Hi, I'm Melissa.
I'm Mikkel.
And together we're M Squared.
We're back to talk story with you about another BookBox subscription. Mom, what is this one?
This one is Down the Rabbit Hole.
Ooh. This is like Unplugged?
No.
From the same place as Unplugged?
No.
What is this one?
This one is Down the Rabbit Hole. It's just...
By itself?
Yep.
And what's the idea of this one?
This one is sort of like Once Upon a Book Club, where as you read through the story, there'll be little sticky notes inside the book that has gifts that go along with the story. However, this one is more along the lines of like thrillers, horror, suspense, so that type of a darker book.
And if you don't know what OUBC, Once Upon a Book Club is, look at our other videos that we've done. We've had that one here. I love on the back of this book box, it says, take a break from books with happy endings.
Mm-hmm. And on the inside, they have a very pretty box.
So, similar to Once Upon a Book Club, this book comes with little post-it notes inside. And when you get to those post-it notes, they correlate with a gift that goes with the story.
This is gift one. These
This one's a little bit different because I have to hunt down what page these are on. Okay. Ooh, something smells good. Ready?
Yep.
Alright, so on this one, gift one. Here's a little note goes with it. Understandably, perhaps a few swallows of teas will help loosen up that bundle of nerves. My very own recipe. Alder bark, spoiled wheatberry, pickled warm silk, ew, and raccoon leavings. Does that mean poop? Raccoon poop? Ew. Ooh, says Amon does his best not to seem uninterested. What is this? This sounds disgusting.
What it was, it's tea. They gave us tea.
Cute.
Of course, they are not the tea that you were reading, but they're little...
Hopefully not.
They are Earl Grey.
Oh, we have lots of Earl Grey.
Yeah, so it's Earl Grey tea was gift number one.
Oh. But we always appreciate tea in this house. We come home almost every day and have ourselves a little tea time. Tea and a snack time. All right, gift two. Bing was seething. His eyes darted back and forth between the guest and his great chest, heavy in anticipation of a storm nobody else knew was coming. And in the midst of the stark silence that Addington Manor had ever witnessed, he loosed a war cry that shook the very rafters and rattled even the rabbit's bones nearly to dust. No one moved a muscle except for the beast, who brushed past Fleckwell and moved along the length of the table, stopping only when he arrived at Finn's seat, which was properly in the middle. The fox smiled a broad, unapologetic smile as he felt the cool of the brute's shadow swallow him, and as Bing leaned in towards the centerpiece, everybody stiffened with horror, only to see him grab the antique hourglass with his kingly paw and turn it over to set the sand in motion.
Okay, so they gave us a little hourglass. It says a 1 minute, 3 minute, and a 5 minute timer, and you just flip them over. Isn't that so cute? 1, 3, and 5.
Cute. I like how they're called hourglass, even though this is only counting minutes.
But the shape is an hourglass.
I know, that's what I think it's funny. Minute glass? I'm gonna call it a minute glass. Okay. How many gifts does this have?
I guess 5 or 6.
5? Okay, so I'm trying to find 3.
Yep.
Is it in the back of the book, Mom?
I don't remember.
There's 4, I skipped it.
You went past. This is gift number 3. It's number 3. Came in this, and they all have these little stickers on there that tell you which one they go with. So this is gift 3.
Are you sure you stuck it back in here?
And this is part 3. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Gift 3. Here
These
we go.
both go for gift 3.
Oh,
You
2
get
in
this
1.
one and this one.
Being inhaled deeply around the edges of the steady interest, and feeling fine that his prey had fled that way, he tried the handles and found them both locked before giving the spot just below a hearty tap with his hammer, clicking the mechanisms and pushing open the double door. But when he stepped inside, he found only the things he already knew to be there. The books, the desk, the clothes, the fireplace still glowing with embers clinging to their charred, and the portrait of some ruby-haired son of privilege hanging above. They were familiar visions, but they were different than being remembered, as they were laced with a new scent, a scent that had crept into the theater to disturb his requiem earlier that same evening, a scent that made his very mouth water. Mom, that's gonna be louder than my reading.
Oh, sorry.
A scent that made his very mouth water and his hackles come alive, and a scent that it seemed had already escaped through the narrow, low-ceilinged door that led into the next room. Where does it say anything about?
I'm gonna keep going.
Just on the other side of the threshold, Eamon allowed himself a breath. He quickly realized that the door had just taken was far too small for the great bear to squeeze through, and so he welcomed the chance to stop and think, though the only thing that was racing through his mind was the question of whether Mark and Caroline were safe. He listened for anything that might paint some picture of what had happened elsewhere, be it the crash of a hammer or the sweep of the claws against the floor, but there was none of that. There was no desperate screams from his comrades or masoning growls from his host, and there was no sweet song from the rabbit's viola or the sinister debates from the fox. In fact, Eamon could hear nothing at all from the tea room in which he found himself except the silent song of the fossils that surrounded him. There were dozens upon dozens of porcelain with silver tea sets displayed on the very surface and in front of every blank bit of wall, but it was a family of foxes sitting at a nearby table that caught the corner of Eamon's eyes. While there were far more pressing things at hand, he couldn't help but give himself over to the need to digress.
So it came with a cute little tea service. So it has a saucer and a teacup, and it's very pretty. It's very cute.
Cute. Ooh, I read you guys a whole page.
I knew it was on there. It just took so long to get to it.
Yeah.
They had it packaged very well so that it didn't get broke because it made it all the way here to Hawaii.
Unbroke.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Number 4. I just took 3 out. Oh well. Number 4. No, I know, said Mark sheepishly. I just, making sure you were paying attention. I wouldn't have it any other way, Eamon offered with a grin as he led them away from the rustles of the rapids and up the trail of a ridge covered in the towering trees. They were halfway up the hill when Mark decided to ask another question. This time, certainly it was worth the breath that he was so desperately needed this far into their journey. I don't think that goes with it, but I'm going to stop there because that's a lot of reading these lead me to.
It's something about an owl. It talks about an owl being present.
What did she mean when she said it was the others like her that clipped her wings, she said. Other owls? Are there more? I mean, she said they banished her here as if they have rules or laws or something. You don't quite put these...
Okay, so that's... what it was supposed to be about an owl, and then you got this nice owl, like, shawl. Or something. And I'm not sure what it is exactly.
She said, or something.
Owl decor. That's what we'll call it. I guess it's supposed to be like a neck scarf or something,
yeah,
with an owl on it. And it has these heavy things on the end. It's very cute. Look good on a shelf, I think. Not something I would personally wear, but if you wear a lot of scarves and stuff, you might would wear it, I guess.
Okay. And our last gift.
Number 5. Gift number 5.
always did, replied the rabbit. The only one in his family. His father, though, thought it might throw his inheritance into question, so he taught him to diet when he was just a lad, and I guess it stuck. A charlatan in so many ways. Edward always did love his trophies, and to be honest, I never understood the fascination, but I do now. I do indeed.
Okay, it talks about feathers and things and different types of animals that are hung up on the walls and things. And then you got a feather pen.
Interesting.
I like the feather pen. It's made out of that, like rose gold on the end. The pen barrel.
Cute.
That should be it.
That is. I'm going through and I'm
Okay.
taking out the little tab notes because you don't really want them sticking
Staying in.
and getting the glue all over the pages.
Right.
Well, if you like this and like the sneak peek of some of the things I read, sorry. This book is called Winter Set Hollow.
Winter Set Hollow.
It's a novel by Jonathan Edward Dunham, and it looks like this. Mom, would you suggest that they run and get their own copy?
I liked the book. It was interesting. It's pretty good.
Well, it's up to you.
So, it was interesting to read. It was a different take on hunting. And it also comes with some more information about the author. And there was also another little card here that says an inspired playlist that you
Ooh.
listen to while you read.
If you like it, not the book, but us, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.
Bye.